Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Brian here, and of course, I'm joined with my co-host, cat lover, Sherri Johnson, of course.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the show tonight. Brian, I never thought about cats the way I do now after reading Dan Payton's book. Yes, he might have changed me. I don't know. We'll talk about that later.
Yes, we're going to talk about that later. So, hello to everyone. Hello, Christopher and my aunt. Daniel Payton is with us. Sherri Clip is with us.
Hi, Dan. Hi, everyone.
Yes. So, we have a couple of things that we need to talk about tonight. One is very important. I have to stick my nose in it. I've been seeing it on the news. I'm pretty sure you've heard about this whole Tide Pod thing that's been going on. So I'm going to start with that. But first, I just want to check in with you and see how everything is going. How are you, Sherri?
I'm doing good. I'm getting nervous, though, Brian, because everyone around me is getting sick with the flu.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to knock on wood, because so far I've been doing good. And I'm trying to avoid all of that.
Yeah.
I went out and I bought this huge thing of sanitization wipes, and I've been wiping everything down. I just don't want to catch the flu this year. And you hear about all the people who are getting it and the amount of deaths that are coming from it. It's really scary. So you guys, please, if you're sick, don't go shopping and spread those germs like all over the store to other people. And if you are shopping, use those wipes. Most grocery stores have them now in the beginning. You can grab a sanitization wipe to wipe the handle on the carriage. Even if you don't have a carriage, just grab one anyways and keep it on you. Touch an item, you might want to have your hands, And if you go shopping, think about it. The items that you are now bringing home in your cart, bringing into your house, might have been touched by someone who's sick. Now, I'm not trying to turn everyone into crazy over it, but I would wipe stuff down. Think about it. You're touching food items, and then, you think your hands are clean, and you might cook and then touch your face or something, I don't know, or your food and contaminate it. So think about things. Think about how this flu can travel. Because it's scary, Brian.
It is. My goodness. It's very scary. So, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. But other than that, we're just going to keep on moving. So, we'll get to my scenario a little later. So, anyways, everyone knows what these are, right? Of course, everyone knows what
Tide Pods.
These are Tide Pods, and these are made for the washing machine. My mother-in-law uses them. So, and these are 3-in-1 too. Yes, yum, right? Mm-hmm. So, this is the new young millennial craze, apparently, is... I don't even want to touch it. I don't even know how they're touching it, because it melts, it dissolves in your hand. Mm-hmm. But anyways, these wonderful orange, white, blue, pods, people are actually, what they're doing is it's a challenge, and you have to put a part of it in your mouth, and you have to pop it in your mouth without swallowing any of it, obviously. So they're being half dumb anyways, when it comes to these wonderful pods, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. So it's made for the laundry room. It's not made for you to be putting in your mouth. Smells good, but yeah. So
they're saying it's very dangerous. You're really taking a chance on that.
It's very, very dangerous because it contains laundry detergent contains things that will strip your body, your intestines, of water and fat, and that's not a very good thing. And it also has bleach in it. And we all know that bleach is not good when you ingest it. So I may need to think of something else to whiten my teeth. But it's not good for you, and I don't know why people are doing this. You think that these young people would come up with something fun and different type of challenge than this. This is dangerous. This will kill you. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand.
Now, there's been reports that 10,500 children younger than 5 who were exposed to these capsules. So, because these challenges, the kids aren't being responsible with them either. They're leaving them out. And these younger kids are getting into them as well. So,
well, what happened was, and it was a very good idea that, they came up with this whole pod idea. But I remember when they first came out, and there was, an uproar because the containers themselves looked like a candy jar. Like, they would just open it, and I can't open it. Just take them, and they were worried that little small children were going to, try and eat them because it looked like a candy dish. Because they were clear, and you could see the pods. Now you can't. You can't see them anymore. So, Marcy, don't worry. I'm not going to eat them. I'm not that stupid. But it's just, I don't know. It's really, really dumb. So, I just hope they're not trying. It
says that.
Which ones? Go ahead. What's it say?
Because of these laundry packets, they're saying that kids can, when you pop it into your mouth, you can aspirate, and the liquid can be inhaled into the lungs. Or, of course, they can become ill by ingesting it. But experiencing a change in blood pressure, heart rate, and losing consciousness or having seizures can happen. Mm-hmm. Because it's so strong. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just don't understand. Are they bored? Is there not a challenge that they can come up with? I think that we do need challenges because we have a lot of creative young people. They like to do things on camera, and, they like to prove that they can do it too. Because I remember the ALS challenge. That was like global. Everyone was doing that, and everybody wanted to do it bigger and better and raise money. Like, do something to raise money. Don't. This is dumb. This is beyond dumb. I'm gonna swear. Are you ready? I'm gonna swear. This is fucking dumb. Fucking dumb. That's how dumb it is. So, I just don't understand why they need so much attention.
Well, Brian, think about it right now, okay? Just in our area, in Pittsfield, Mass, okay? Maybe even Adams, North Adams, up your direction. What is there for teens to do?
Nothing.
To have fun.
Nothing.
There is nothing our direction. There might be in other cities. I see these great little things kids can do. In our area, there is absolutely nothing. There's no video game places. We have a bowling alley that's pretty much taken over by adults and teams.
Yeah.
There's not a lot, kids aren't really into bowling, but I think that's all we have.
Oh, you're frozen.
We have the cinemas, or the movies, but you have to go out of our city to do something. And I think there's a lot of cities like that, that don't have places for these teens to go to have fun, a safe fun. Mm. So they're coming up with these challenges.
Well,
and
go ahead.
I just don't think they're being educated either that well. And school kids aren't paying attention anymore.
No, I don't think that's what it is. You have to know. You have to know that this is bad for you. I'm sorry, but you just have to know that, doing anything remotely like this is bad. There's warnings on the front of it. There's warnings on the back of it. You can't tell me. I mean, this is just... It's a challenge, and it's the wrong type of challenge, and I wish that somebody would come up with a challenge that everyone can get involved in for doing something good. You know what I mean? So
right.
there's
Absolutely. But in households, both parents need to work to keep the household going, and they're not around, and the kids aren't getting the attention that they need. You know, they're getting it from social media.
True.
And to get that attention, it's got to be shocking. You know, I just wish that they could find something safe and maybe raise money that way, you know.
Oh my God. Well,
but it's a pretty dumb thing to do, that's for sure.
It's very, very dumb, and I hope that it stops. But then again, oh well. Christopher, I did use a bad word. Maybe I should go in the bathroom and put a pot in my mouth instead of soap. So,
did your mom ever do that? You swear? She make you eat a bar of soap? Or put soap in your mouth, I should say?
No. I don't think so. I never swore around my mother.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was afraid of her. Not like that, but I just, of the
right.
consequences if I did swear. It wasn't until I was an adult, and I know it's not okay to swear, period, but, you get comfortable around certain people, and my mother swore, I swore, whatever. But as long as I'm not calling her names or, it's directed at her, it was different. I don't want to say it was okay, but, yeah. So, because it only took me once to learn what you could say and you can't say to my mother. And because I told her to go to hell once in an argument we had, and she smacked me upside my head so hard that I flew backwards and landed on the hardwood floor. So I knew at that point, you don't say anything like that to your mother. So I learned from there. But, yeah. But anyways, yeah, so, I just wanted to bring that up and implore you young, wonderful, talented people, you don't need to take Tide Pods to prove that you're willing to do anything. So, it is dumb, reckless, stupid, idiotic. There's other ways of grabbing the world's attention, so to speak. I know that there's been a lot of celebrities doing these little videos online and on Twitter and Facebook, telling people, don't do it. Eat a donut, is what they've been saying. And a couple of donut places, I forget which state it was actually decorating the donut to look like the Tide Pod with the swirl of the blue and the orange. So, as a joke, but... And the other thing was there was something else, but it's just gotten a little out of control. So don't do it, because I said so. So yeah. So what else did we have to talk about? I made more changes. Well, our website has been updated. Just to let everybody know, we have this new website, and I really do want people to check it out. I've posted it on our Facebook wall. Well, maybe you can't check it because you're watching me, which is more important. But when you do get the chance, you should go to our website. It's brand new. I love it. There is a weekly poll that will pop up when you go to our website, and it will ask you where you think Sherri and I should go for our spring tour. And there's 6 options that you can choose from, which is a good thing. So that's on one side of the website. On the other bottom corner of the website is a chat option, which means that when you're on our website and you want to ask questions, hello, Megan, you can chat with us directly, meaning me. Anytime, anywhere, doesn't really matter. I'll get the message and respond right back to you. So that's pretty cool. I love our new website. I love Wix. I love it because I get to put our stuff anywheres on the page I want, where the other one that I was actually paying for, I couldn't do that. I was restricted. So, and this one's free. Huh, Go figure. All of our affiliates are on there. Those are people that we advertise for because I like their company. So you can actually go on there. They're usually on the front page. We have Best Buy and SureFit and whatever. Me too, Shelly. I prefer Gain too, but unfortunately I live with my mother-in-law and she uses Tide. I love Gain, especially, what's it called? Apple Tango something. Is it Tango Apple or something? I don't know what the hell it is, but I like the red one. But anyways, so make sure you check out our website. When you go to our website, you can actually listen to our speaker show on there, and other things. Our YouTube is on there because our show is put on there, so it's pretty cool. So yeah, what else do we have to talk about? App. We have that wonderful, wonderful app that I just can't stop talking about. So don't forget to download our app. It's free. And if you're an iPhone, Apple user, you can download it. Hello, Katie. And if you are an Android user, you can download it there too. So it's Brian and Sherri Show. That's what you search for. It's free. Download it. Or else. I'm tired of talking about our app, but I guess we have to because people are just not downloading it. So, because it's going to come in handy when you need to listen to our show and we're not doing a live video. Because that's going to happen when we go on our spring tour. We'll still
that's
do
right.
a live show. You just won't be able to see us. So,
that's right.
And our spring tour is coming pretty soon. I mean, we have about, maybe 3 months to go.
Right.
Until we decide where we're going to go for our spring tour. So, yeah. Lots to do. And we have lots of time. So,
We do. And Brian, you know what's cool about the app too? There's not a lot of podcasts that have their own app. So feeling a little special here. We have our own app.
That's true. I have noticed that a lot of people just use websites or they use Facebook. There's not a lot of podcasts that actually pay for their own app. I think it's the greatest tool in the world. I think it's money well spent. And I'm glad that I did it. I'm just hoping that people don't make me regret paying for it. I wanted people to be able to listen to us no matter where they are or what they're doing. They had us in the palm of their hand and, they can catch up with our shows or listen live. The other good thing about the app is when you log in to listen to our show, you can actually chat with us live, which I have the chat room up, which no one's chatting with me, no surprise. But it's cool that you can chat with the hosts and we can answer questions if you have any and stuff like that. So that's the other cool thing. That's why I did that. So yeah, that's our app. So the Brian and Sherri Show app. I love it. I use it myself. I listen to my shows at work. Even though I don't.
You're at work and you listen to yourself?
Yes, I do. Because I'm people only because
that's cool.
Yeah, it's on Bluetooth, so it comes through the little stereo that we have there. So anybody walking in the store can actually listen to it when they walk in. They think it's just a regular or a radio show or something that I'm listening to. So yes, hello to my sister. So yeah,
it's interesting.
I don't like listening to it.
That's awesome.
Unless it was a funny show. So, if it was funny, I'll
right.
listen to it again. So, I get a kick out of it. So, yeah.
Very neat.
Yes, I know. Oh, there you are. You're unfrozen. So, you keep...
Yeah, I keep freezing up a little bit. I don't know why.
I don't know. All right, but anyway, we're looking good, so... So don't forget, folks, we're still looking for suggestions. on where Sherri and I should go for our spring tour. We're looking for historical places in Massachusetts. We had 2 suggestions so far, which was Plymouth Rock and Sturbridge Village. Is that what I want to say? Sturbridge Village?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And we need 2 more. So, and those are listed in the... Oh, I get what she's saying. Sorry, it took me a minute. That are listed on the website as our poll. So please answer that. And don't be scared to leave us a comment on our Facebook wall on where you think we should go. So that all starts in May. The other suggestion was the Herman Melville Museum here in Pittsfield, which I have never been to, although I drive by it every day and look at the funny little statues outside. So, yes.
That's funny. I'm sorry.
It's true. So, yeah.
So, Brian, I want to bring, if we have a little bit of time to talk about this, I want to know how you feel about something.
Okay.
Okay, I know you love Amazon, right?
Yeah. I use Amazon for certain things, and I do buy things, yeah, so...
Yeah, and it gets shipped to your house, right?
Correct.
Well, how do you feel that Amazon has come out with a new smart lock? And what it does is people who buy from Amazon, it puts this lock on your front door, and Amazon can actually have a key, and the person who's delivering it...
Oh, yeah, they drop it inside your house.
And put it down and close it. Yeah, how do you feel about them entering your home?
I don't know about that. That's very sketchy to me. Has everyone heard of this that Sherri's brought to us? That you buy a special lock and you put it on your front door or side door or whatever. So if you order something from Amazon, whoever's delivering the package, you're giving them permission to use the key to actually put the package inside your house. Now, I understand the benefits of that because so many people steal packages from your front porch or whatever. But you're allowing somebody into your house. Yeah, that's just weird. Yeah. Unless it's like a front entryway that you still have another locked door behind that, and then they can just like leave it in there and then just lock the door maybe, but I don't know.
I think that would be okay if you're having a problem losing packages. Due to theft, I think that would be all right. But not to enter your house, just like you said, like enter a porch or a mud room or something of that sort.
Right.
But I don't feel like the idea of them just being able to enter your home even if you're not there.
True.
I think they should come out with some sort of like an idea of a box or something they can put your stuff into and lock it outside of your house that no one can take off with like a big... No, I don't know.
They should open Amazon stores. They should open like little Amazon stores or something, or like a shipping place. So everything gets shipped. Yes, like a drop-off center. You go and pick it up yourself. Okay. I know it's easier when it's delivered to your house, but if you're worried about a package or you spent so much money on this certain package or whatever, either that or UPS or the post office, you can actually have it to where you can, no, I don't want it delivered. I'm going to go and pick it up at UPS or the postal office or, whatever else. So, yeah. I understand that there's a delay with the Facebook video and what we talk about. So people are starting to come up with the ideas of where we should go for the spring tour. So my aunt has said that the Haunted Collector Museum, I did hear about it. I don't know if it's open. I do have to double check and make sure. He was on TV and apparently he opened a museum with artifacts that people gave to him, that might bring back a spirit or whatever. It's supposed to be up here somewhere. So I do have to check with that. Oh, okay. Megan says that we should do Salem during Halloween. So obviously she didn't listen to last week's show, Megan, because we've already done that, which was half of a disaster.
Yeah.
And Rachel says about what we're currently talking about. I only allow people entering my home if they are bringing Girl Scout cookies or cash. That's a good one there, Rachel. That's what I would do. Yeah, most definitely. But I personally would not do it. Yeah. I would not let anyone into my home. My mother-in-law is here, so she can just grab the package or whatever. So it works out.
Yes.
Yep. That's true. So, yeah. What else? So much to talk about. Oh, okay. So we're kind of running low on time. So I have to ask. You have stated that you have completed Earth's Last Starship.
That's correct.
You did. Okay. Now, this is a book. It's called I believe it's called Earth's Last Starship. If Dan, correct me if I'm wrong. Which is a book that was written with us as the main characters again, because this was another author challenge. A science fiction novel, I should say. Oh, thank you, Dan. I got the title right. Okay. So, do you care to tell us how you felt about the book? Like, did you enjoy the book?
I did. Yes,
okay.
Very much so.
Okay.
Anyone who would me probably would.
Okay.
Okay. It was an amazing story. I thought it was really good. It actually got both of our personalities and the type of people we are into it.
Right. And
I was kind of surprised that Dan nailed us once again, like our personalities and type of people that we are. And I could see the sarcasm between you and I, and that is exactly how we are, it was interesting.
Right.
I couldn't put it down. I had to keep reading. I was like, that's it. I read as much as I could each time I did, and I picked it up twice and then finished it. So it was a great book. There's some sad spots, some romance, some exciting spots, some action. I loved it. It hit every topic, and I was just completely thrilled with the job that he did on this book. And I really hope people can read it more and get their hands on it, because it's really interesting.
Yes.
It's right what we like too. So.
Well, like Dan says, he's waiting for his publisher to take a look and see if it's something that the publishing company wants to publish, which I am a fan of, if that's what they choose to do. If not, it will be thrown on Amazon, along with all the other fantastic books that people have written for us, for our show, with us being the main characters. And what's cool is not only is Sherri and I main characters of this book, we both remain alive, which is a good thing.
We do.
Yeah, mm-hmm. So, well, for now anyways. And, oh my. Dan, you're going to have to show me a picture. He has a picture of Fang.
Oh, I have got to see Fang. Hello.
Well, you got to see your man, your new husband.
Yeah, it's the man.
So maybe after the show you can show us. But if it's anything like the guy picture that I saw today, I'm not even going to talk about that. Moving on. So I'm happy that you read the book.
Yes.
And so, is there anything that you were expecting? Like, did something shock you? Like, oh my God, what's happening? And that's what kind of made you keep reading?
Yes, we lost a true friend. We lost the doctor on our ship, and that was like a grandpa to you. It was sad. I don't want to give too much away.
I
but...
know. I don't spoil anything, but yes, I mean, something does happen. That kind of hits home. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of got me at that point in time. I was like, "What? What just happened?" I was like, "Oh my god!" So, people do need to read this book when it does come out, and we'll make a big deal about it when it is revealed, and people are able to either buy it on Amazon or buy it from a publisher if it's picked up, and that's what we're hoping for. But for now, I mean, we have, the other ones, the Winter Wizard 2, which, from what I hear, is getting revamped. The Winter Wizard, apparently, is getting a new cover or something, and it's going to be one book.
Oh, okay.
So, instead of 2, it'll be 1, I guess. I don't know if he's currently working on that.
Nice.
I mean, I should technically bring him on to explain to us what's going on with these books. What was the other thing? And of course, he's got something else coming out now, which is Bark. Bark? Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Jesus, I can't keep up. Which we are also in that book. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So.
And he says, was the way the enemy was defeated surprising? Yes, actually.
It was.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't want to say too much. I'm like, there's so much I want to say now, and I can't. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah. I'm just happy with the whole turnout.
Really? So what happened to your character?
I was nervous reading it. Huh?
What happens to your character?
Oh, no. If I say that...
Oh, so you do know.
Ruin it. That is a major spoiler for you. Huh?
Nothing?
Nope, don't say anything. Because I actually have a sister who's reading it, and I told her I also wanted her review of it. She's been reading it, Dan, just so you know, and I'm very excited. So she wants to buy the book if it gets published. So don't I, of course. So I must know if it ever does.
Right. There's the link to his new pre-order. I think you can pre-order Bark. So I'll have to buy that one, only because we're in that one too. A very small part, I believe. Nothing major, only because this is not part of our challenge or anything like that. So yeah.
Yeah, your character, Brian, in the book is amazing too. I loved it. Very captain.
Yes. I did my crew proud, let me tell you. Yeah.
We love you.
I still think Dan should come on and explain himself.
Does he want to? That's the question.
And maybe explain to us this whole Bark mutated beginnings. Is that what it's? Yeah. And about Earth's Last Starship. I think he should talk about that too. Even though he may, I don't care about spoilers at this point. Spoilers, but. I mean, obviously, I don't want to give up too much information away, but...
Right.
Sure. We have a little bit of time, Dan, so... Only if you want to.
Right.
But anyways.
It's like last minute. Let's throw him on. Poor...
Right now?
Dan, he doesn't know what to do. He's like, what? I know. If you're busy, we know you're awfully busy.
The problem is Dan is probably not camera ready, just like I wasn't before I went on. My hair is not done. I had to throw my face on and clothes and get comfy and, whatever else. So, which in the mirror, I'm completely, I can see, like I told you when I was on the phone with you, I can see all the white hairs in my hair.
Oh my goodness. I think you look good with white hair.
No.
What do you guys think?
No.
Are you going to color it?
Yes. I will be coloring my hair until I die. I'm not. No, absolutely refuse.
This is definitely a different look for you, though, because I'm used to having like spiked hair.
Yeah, today's my day off. Tomorrow's my day off. I don't feel like doing anything. I'm not going anywhere.
Like
I'm not doing anything, so it just kind of stays in place. But
it looks nice and soft.
Yeah, when I can. Oh, Dan, I meant you can share the screen with me here on Facebook Live so people can see you. I don't think he's camera ready. That's only if you want to. You don't have to. But anyways,
I'm never camera ready.
Yeah.
Well, it could be. I just don't like being on camera. So.
Well, I don't like being on camera either, but I kind of feel obligated to do so. So, right.
Someday.
Yeah. Someday. Someday is right. I was going to say something, but I can't remember. I also asked for suggestions on things that we should do on the show or talk about for this season, among the other things that we said that we were going to talk about and do. So far, we've gotten one suggestion, which is we should do more recipes. Remember when we
actually, I have gotten a few in, Brian.
Okay.
I haven't had really a chance to talk to you. Do you remember Diane Pete, who was on our show a couple times, just chatting in the chat room? She is a psychic.
Diane Pate, yes.
Yeah,
I know her.
Yes,
yeah.
She would like to come on the show, so we have to talk to her and find out when's a good time. And I think it'd be really interesting if we could do some sort of a live video, like the way you have put Dan on or Skype or whatever on the Facebook. You can bring people up. It'll be a good way to.
Oh, you mean do
put Diane?
What do you mean, like have her on, or actually physically be there with her?
No, have her on.
Oh, I mean, if she's up to something like that, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, she wants to be on the show that way. So, Dan asked you to invite him.
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did. I don't know if it's working, but I did invite you. Yep, I did. So, yeah.
Okay. I know there's a delay. I always forget about that delay. My screen is currently frozen.
It is, yes. But that's okay. I can still hear you, and I'm pretty sure you can see me.
Yeah, I can see you. No, the Facebook is frozen.
The Facebook is frozen? I think it's your internet that's giving you little issues there. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. What is happening here? Yeah, I sent it. Oh, invite friends to watch. No, that's not what I wanted to do. You know what, Dan? I don't exactly know how to... What's this for? Oh, no, that's to write a comment. I don't want to do that.
I know you had them on comments before.
This is very interesting. I don't know if I can actually... Yeah, I don't. It's not doing it like it used to do before, where I could just like click and invite him on. I invited him to actually watch it, but not participate in it. This is
I know there's a way you can do it.
Whoa, hello. I should be brighter, shouldn't I? So much easier to see me. That's weird. I can't do it on this one. The problem is because I'm using a different Facebook to actually do the Facebook Live video. So maybe it doesn't allow me to add people to the screen. I would have to use regular Facebook. So, yeah.
I see.
This Facebook here is the only way that we can do the intro that plays before.
Oh, Dan, we're sorry.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to invite you on, but I apologize. I'm trying to figure out how else I can do it. And I think the only other way would be Skype, but because I'm already using my camera...
Right, you can't add them on.
Yeah. Well, I could add them on to Skype. It would just be sound.
Okay. Well, I would do that.
If you're up to that, I could do that. I mean, we only have a couple of minutes left. Too? So, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can do it that way.
Okay. As soon as I know that he's okay with that,
Dan, is that okay?
We'll go with that. To get him on to talk about this book. I mean, obviously, we'll have we'll figure out the whole thing for next time to actually have him on the Facebook.
Right.
I know that some people like to actually physically see him on the Facebook Live, which I think that feature is pretty cool. So, Dan, that didn't work either. He's trying to video time me. So, if you can use Skype, Dan, that would be great, and I will just call you and we'll go from there. So, I'm just going to remind everybody. Go to our Facebook. Keep up to date with stuff that's going on with like our website or what we're going to be talking about or what we're going to be doing. If you have a suggestion, you can make sure to write it on there. Don't forget, on our website, there is a... thanks for sharing that. A way for people to leave comments on our... website about the show, so we get those too. Yeah. All right. Anyways, so that's another cool feature on there. So people need to check it out. Oh, I don't look so good. I look awful.
You're fine. No.
Yeah.
You're fine.
See,
look at those gray hairs.
You can't see them on here, but they're there. They're all in here. But anyway, these are all stress. So.
Did you figure it out?
I'm gonna try to see if this works. Is he actually there? No, he's not there. But you're there, right? Yeah, you're there. What? Alright, that's not working. Alright, Dan, I don't know what to do. I give up. So, and no one's writing anything. Did my video stop working? Is it still going?
Mine, it stopped, but I think it's my internet as well.
I don't know. But anyways. So what we'll do is we'll plan this a little bit better for tomorrow, because it was on the spot. So we'll have to talk to Daniel about this all tomorrow. Not the whole show, but about everything. So,
right.
But I'm glad you read the book.
I did.
I hope you read the book.
I knew it was going to be good, Brian, because he's such a good author, and I love reading. Sorry, I love reading his books. He has really interesting topics, and he writes very well. So, yeah. But knowing it was about us is even more interesting,
Yes. Yeah.
So, any authors out there that want to write about us, go right ahead. Just let us know so we can share it.
Yeah. The coworker of mine that was writing Murder in Stratton County has transferred to a different store. So I don't have that close connection with her because I'm not working with her, but I'm still talking to her. So, and I told her to take as long as she needed. So she's very busy, but she's continuously working on it and stuff. So I don't even have the copy. I do have a copy of what she had so far. It's not even 2 chapters yet, so I'm still kind of waiting. So
hello.
I hear Dick.
How did that even happen?
There's Dan.
I didn't call you.
I called you.
You called me, but I didn't answer.
Well, Skype is usually always on, so the computer's always watching you.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
Hi, Dan. It's nice to see you.
Hi, Sherri. It's nice to hear you.
Yeah. I think it's my internet connection tonight.
Mm.
Oh, you can't see Sherri?
No, I can see you from a different angle. I'll just.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, I can see you, Sherri. That's all that counts.
Okay.
All right, so quickly. Oh, huh?
Hi, Sherri. Hello.
Oh, hi. Okay. So, oh boy. Wasn't expecting that to happen. I feel like no one's watching anymore. What happened here? No one's talking. But anyway, so quickly. So you should be happy to know, obviously, that she has read the story finally. Okay. And we're very happy with it. Even though we had a couple of concerns when we were mentioning that she kind of falls in love with an animal guy. So, a cat guy, or whatever you want to call him. Fang is his name.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was absolutely hilarious when I was reading it. But it turned out okay. So, and like Sherri, you had mentioned, there's just everything in the story. There's funny moments, there's serious moments, there's like, oh my god, what the hell just happened moments, because you weren't expecting certain things. So, there was a lot of twists and turns. So, it's a very good book. So if people are still watching, it says 4 people, but no one's saying anything. It's
really interesting, of course, and
yeah,
Ian, you're such an awesome writer. I have to say, it just pulls me right in, and I'm intrigued around every corner. Right. This is exciting. It was cool to be a character. From my point of view, it was awesome.
Well, to be honest,
you wrote me the way I like to read people, okay? Kind of like strength and abilities and action and love, romance. It was all there, so.
But with this one, I wanted to include Sherri more, because in the other books, it seemed to be a lot more about Brian. So I tried to split it a little more evenly, and in fact, take a little more Sherri in this one. And so, as you kind of read, she takes a bit more of a commanding lead in the story, which wasn't on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't devalue Brian. His character was paramount in importance of what he had to do and what he did.
Mm-hmm.
And in the final conclusion of the story, it was Brian that really made it come about. But Sherri has a major part of that, because without Sherri, Brian wouldn't have survived his own attempt to save Earth. So that was the idea, was to make Sherri much more important. And I originally had not intended on Sherri and being a relationship, but somehow when I was writing this, it just like stabbing me. Like, God, this has got to be it.
No, it was great. It was great. Look at Brian. Brian, what does it look for?
Nothing. I'm just listening. I'm listening. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. So.
For the Earth's final Earths Last Starship story, I actually was inspired by Star Trek, Star Wars, and Doctor Who. I brought all of that together in inspiration for the story. You definitely get a Star Trek feel for the ship and the Earth side of it, but I wanted more of a Star Wars feel to the bad guys, because I didn't want something cliche Star Trek to be, I didn't want to have it all just feel of Star Trek, so I brought a little more of a Star Wars feel to the bad guys, and the science, everything in it was actually more like Doctor Who, think about it. So I tried to bring a little bit of all the different more popular science fiction genre into it.
Well, I didn't see any Doctor Who in there. I wouldn't have known, because I don't like that show. I don't watch that show. I know my cousin watches that show religiously. They just go through so many doctors. I mean, come on, man. The show's got to die at some point. But it's good to use, not just one. So, I mean, I do get it. So, it worked. It worked. So, I was very happy with it. So, I'm just glad that I didn't go through anything crazy like Sherri did, Then again, it would be a totally different book, if you catch my drift. If I was going through something like that. I think that's why I'm like co-writing the book with my coworker, because something does happen like that, but not too much. Never mind. But anyways, I'm just glad. It was funny. It was hilarious, because it wasn't something that I thought that Sherri was going to be like, what? What the hell is this? His name is what? I have to stroke his what?
No.
So, that's the one thing. I had to reread that part. I was like, wait a minute. Did he just put... What is she doing? So, but the further you read, like, you get it. You understand exactly why and what's happening. And so, because I was waiting for Sherri to call me and like, I don't even understand what I'm reading. What is this? So, but I didn't get any phone calls, and, when she told me tonight that she read it, and she was okay with it, she liked it, passed it on to somebody else to get their, opinion of it, and, whatever else, so it was okay. Just not too many people.
No, just my sister, because she called me when I was reading, like 3 times, and she's like, I'm like, I can't talk to you. I'm in the middle of doing something. I was reading. And so I'm like, can you call me back in 10 minutes? She called me back in 10 minutes. Like, okay, I'm so busy. You got to call me back. And she goes, what are you doing? Because I never make her call me back that many times. And so I tell her I was reading. She goes, well, you better send me what you're reading, because I want to know why you're not going to spend time and talk to me. So, Dan, I had to share it with her. I'm sorry. I'm like, you need your opinion, opinion on this. And she actually read it. And I'm going to see if I can find her review. She actually left a review for you. So, hopefully I can pull it up.
We do have in the publishing world ARC, or advanced reader copies, and we get people to read and review stuff before it's published. Mm-hmm. And so when this one goes to publishing, however it gets published, either I publish it myself or my publisher picks it up, before it gets published, we'll have you and Brian and your sister, and possibly like who I've had help me work on it, do reviews on there, and it will come qualified. I receive your reader's early copy of this. This is my review. And that's why books can be published, and all of a sudden they already have 100 reviews the day they're published. You're like, but now.
Yeah.
So I don't mind people reading it. That's great. That shows that they're interested. If nobody wants to read it before it's published. What's it mean when I get it out there?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was really great because I know she couldn't put it down either, because when I tried calling her a couple times, she said she was busy.
Getting revenge there, huh?
Yeah. But she did. She read the whole thing. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
I'm so sorry it's taken me so long to find it.
That's okay. I actually had a book that I've just published now, The Crystal Needle 3. It came out at Christmas. And I had someone who was reading and doing some editing on it for me. And after 9 months of waiting, I finally contacted them and said, I'm sorry, I've got to get this done. And I actually took it back without him finishing his edit, and I handed it to somebody else who did it in 2 weeks. So, yeah, there's sometimes I've had people who want to read my stuff. They're like, sure, and they set it down and never pick it up for months and months. I'm like, have you looked at it? Oh, I'm going to someday. Like, I have work to do. This is not just something I did for fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to make sure you both liked your characters before I put it out there. But if you hated, especially Sherri, if you hated what I did, you have to pick something.
No, I loved it. It's great. It really is. No matter how you would have done it, I'm sure it would have been great. So.
One thing that's fun to do in science fiction, I think science fiction more than fantasy, is when you're introducing aliens into a main setting, is to give them something unusual that they somewhat have to overcome and others have to overcome about them to get to them. It's like in Star Trek. One thing that made Spock's character so interesting in the original series was because he was starkly different than everybody else. He didn't have emotions. And that set off people. Dr. Coy grabbed onto it and made fun of him for it. Kirk relied on that dry logic. It became a keystone, like element that he had to address often. He didn't have to address other characters' personality traits. Scotty's drinking in his old world rustic charm, that wasn't addressed. It wasn't really that area. It was just part of his character. So to me, adding in Fang gave me something that was not just the main story going from point A to point B. It gave you something else to deal with. All the characters had to work around, understand, and he had to deal with. He had to realize this is not his world, this is not his lifestyle, and they're going to have to get used to this. I'm going to have to get used to them, that kind of thing. So that's one of the reasons I made him so different, and I had fun working with that.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to see this picture.
Yeah, I have
me too. I should be the first, Dan. I got to be the first.
I will send it to Sherri first, and then Sherri can share it with Brian and others. But do me a favor.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to share it. I think I'm going to keep it to myself. But I'll let you share. If you want to share it to the world, I'll let you do that. But
yeah. Be careful about that. Yeah.
I did find the review for you as well. She's really impressed by it. She said, grab a seat and buckle up. Readers will be indelibly hooked, worrying, laughing, and gasping over the non-stop adventures of this engaging troupe. Enjoyed all the books. Thanks. And she said she'd like to write any other reviews. If we want her to review any of your stuff, she'd love to do it.
I'm always looking for reviews. I've had issues with that. I definitely need reviews.
I did 2 today.
Wow.
On Amazon. I did leave 2 reviews on Amazon, so yes.
And Dan, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the Amazon stuff,
well,
but Brian was coaching me before we
yes.
came on the show
yes.
of how I can find your stuff and
right.
get
yeah.
to leave a review. So I think I wasn't looking down further enough, so
yeah.
Yeah. Only because I did buy the books and I didn't leave a review. I was leaving reviews, but I don't know if you've seen those reviews or not, so.
I had to figure out your name.
Oh.
On there. And that's actually something I'm trying to coach people, friends and fans. I have people who like my Facebook page and stuff that are fans of my books who leave reviews. Sadly enough, Amazon will actually track you
Oh, yeah.
on social media, and if they find your name attached to any of my accounts, even my professional author account
No.
that I stand, but they find it there, they'll say, well, this review isn't legitimate, and cut the review out.
Yeah.
So when you leave a review, don't use your real name. Use a screen name, a pen name of some kind to leave the review under. That makes it more difficult. And I think that stupid people have to do that. Amazon is getting a little overzealous with trying to protect their site from fake reviews. And there are a lot of fake reviews out there. I can right now go and buy 10,000 reviews to put on all my books. It costs a lot, but they're all fake, but would give me all the numbers. But that's not right.
Right.
And Amazon's trying to combat that, but they've gone so far that they're now hurting authors, especially small authors. Yeah. And that's not fair. It's killing me. I'm fighting an uphill battle, and I'm against a huge machine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it sucks, but all you can do is try, I guess. You'll get them.
Since it's getting a bit late, do you want to? We wanted to talk about the Bark books.
Yeah.
That's getting published. I was wondering if you want me to come on tomorrow.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes, we'll talk about it then.
So we can talk.
So we have more time.
Yeah, we have that coming up tomorrow, and you can go on to Amazon right now if you want to before tomorrow, and the print book is there, and you can read the first half of the first chapter and the look inside function for the print.
Oh, okay.
So you can take a snap, just go in there and kind of look at the first opening of it. It doesn't give you a whole lot because it's just the beginning of the first chapter.
Yep. Okay.
You get at least a little reference of what starts the book, and then we can talk about it tomorrow.
So
it can be ready.
Okay, so it's called Bark Mutated Beginnings.
It's episode 1.
Episode 1, Mutated Beginnings. So if people look it up on Amazon, they'll be allowed a little sneak peek into at least the first part of the beginning of the book, so they can at least read it before it comes out. But they can pre-order now, right?
You can pre-order now the ebook.
Yep.
And in fact, there was something that went kind of fluey, and the publisher went to put it in pre-order, but the print book is actually out. It didn't go to pre-order; it went straight to publish. So if you order the print book, you're actually ordering the book. That's why you have to look inside. You can actually see.
Okay.
So that's actually available now. But the ebook is on pre-order, and it comes out January 30th.
Okay.
And tomorrow we can talk about it, and I should be ready for it. I should be more dressed for it.
Yeah.
And maybe we can figure out how to do the split screen thing on Facebook.
Well, what I will do is I will use regular Facebook. I'm using a developer's Facebook, which allows me to use that special neat intro that I put on before the beginning of the show. Unfortunately, it's called Facebook Creator. Mm-hmm. So you can create different things with the Facebook Live video. Unfortunately, they got rid of the ability to add people. So I'll use the other one tomorrow. There just won't be any intro. I apologize. Oh, I know. People are going to be so upset. So we'll do it that way instead.
Okay.
So, yeah.
We'll figure that out.
Okay, so that is pretty much it. Sherri, do you have any last words so we can wrap this one up?
No, I'm just always grateful to see a lot of the return people come listen and watch our show. And Dan, thank you so much for joining us tonight to talk about your book. That was awesome. It's nice to finally see you. And me too.
Yes, I get to see you.
All right.
And hope everyone has a great night. Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Well put, Sherri. Well put. All right, goodbye to the 3 scragglers that have stayed to watch this show, which is probably my sister, my aunt, and my grandmother. Jesus. But then again, thank everybody else. Oh, and Dan. So thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget, tomorrow our show starts at 9 o'clock. And that's all she wrote. I'm done. Finished. I'm out of here. I gotta go to bed.
Hanging up. Bye.
Goodbye, Dan. We'll talk to Dan tomorrow, so that should be Very interesting, although we'll talk to him for the last half hour of the show. So that is it. Well, surprise, surprise. All right, everyone, goodbye, and I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Because I know that I will anyways. And that's it. Goodbye, everyone. I don't see no likes. I don't see hearts anymore. I don't see thumbs up. Nothing.
Because you went over the time. People are...
I know. There they go. There they go. I see them. It's just not the same anymore. So, all right, everyone, have a fantastic night. Thanks for listening.